I don't have a 10-year plan, and that's probably the best decision that I ever made. Let's talk about the thing that everyone seems to be obsessed with: having your entire life planned out. You know the drill. You meet someone new and boom, first question. How do you see yourself in 10 years? What's your 5-year plan? I don't know. I don't have some 10-year grand plan for my life. And honestly, I think it's a good thing. So let me take you back to when I was going to university. And the truth is, back then, I had no fucking idea where I wanted to go with my life. And I ended up studying accounting for 4 years. Yes, accounting, spreadsheets, scratching numbers, living the dream life. And on my last year, I just said, nah, this isn't it. At the time, I was dating a marketing girl, and that seemed fun. So I just switched to a marketing degree. Just like that. By the time I finally crawled out of university, I had spent 6 years there. 6 years of trying to find out who I was and what I wanted to do. And the truth is, I still didn't know. You see, I've tried making long-term plans, thinking that I had it all figured out. But things change. People change, opportunities come up out of nowhere, and life throws you curveballs when you least expect to. For example, I was working at this marketing agency after university. Very small agency, it was me and more 3 people. Doing the whole build a career thing. Then this random opportunity to do an unpaid internship in Kyiv, Ukraine shows up. Bear in mind, I was in Portugal, so it's not exactly a 15-minute drive away. And I mean, who jumps at that? But I just said, fuck it. Working in an office is depressing me anyway. 3 weeks later, I was in Ukraine. And that decision changed everything to me. Because while I was there, I ended up falling in love with travel. I made friends. It was my first time staying in a hostel. I ended up staying in one of those capsule hostels for like 3 months. Now I've been to almost 30 countries. I've met people, I've seen things that I could never have planned for. None of that could have ever happened if I stayed on some rigid path and sticking to long-term plans. So why do we keep pretending like having a 10-year plan is the only way to go? For me, it definitely isn't. I don't need a roadmap for the next decade. I don't know where I will be, who I will be with, what I will be doing, and that's fine. Because the reality is, the person I'm going to be in 10 years, I don't even know that person yet. And how the hell can you make a plan for someone you haven't met? I could meet my future wife tomorrow and stay here in Malaysia for the rest of my life. Now, don't get me wrong. Goals are important. Goals are flexible, but plans, not so much. Goals give you direction, they tell you where to aim for, but they don't lock you into some path that you can't escape from. Plans can trap you. They make you feel like a failure when inevitable life takes you in a different direction. And life will take you in a different direction. That's just how it works. You need to be adaptable. The most successful people that I know, they aren't locked to some rigid path. They know that life happens. Opportunities don't come with a scheduled appointment. They show up randomly, sometimes when you least expect it. And if you are too focused on sticking to your plan, you're going to miss them. So yeah, I'm not sweating for the next 10 years. I'm focusing on what I can do right now, this week. I know that I'm going to keep growing. I know that I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep putting myself in situations that challenge me and help me evolve. And that's what matters, not some rigid, inflexible plan. Growing matters, learning matters. So if you're sitting there feeling anxious because you don't know where you will be in 5 years, 10 years, relax. It's okay. It's more than okay. It's normal. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to keep learning and stay open. Stay open to new experiences and trust that life will unfold in ways that you could have never planned for. I mean, come on, look at me. I went from accounting to marketing to a marketing agency to an unpaid experiences to now traveling almost 30 countries. And I could have never expected that. And honestly, that's what makes life exciting. The things that you never see coming. Because at the end of the day, life is unpredictable. And that's exactly what it makes it so fun. Follow for more. Take care.